HMS D5 was one of 8 D-class submarines built for the Royal Navy during the first decade of the 20th century. Description: the D-class submarines were designed as improved and enlarged versions of the preceding C-class, with diesel engines replacing the dangerous petrol engines used earlier. D3 and subsequent boats were slightly larger than the earlier boats. They had a length of 164 feet 7 inches overall, a beam of 20 feet 5 inches and a mean draft of 11 feet 5 inches. They displaced 495 long tons on the surface and 620 long tons submerged. The D-class submarines had a crew of 25 officers and other ranks and were the first to adopt saddle tanks. For surface running, the boats were powered by two 600 brake horsepower diesels, each driving one propeller shaft. When submerged, each propeller was driven by a 275 horsepower electric motor. They could reach 14 knots on the surface and 9 knots underwater. On the surface, the D-class had a range of 2,500 nautical miles at 10 knots. The boats were armed with 3 21-inch torpedo tubes, 2 in the bow and 1 in the stern. They carried 1 reload for each tube, a total of 6 torpedoes. Construction and career: D5 met her fate 2 miles south of South Cross Buoy off Great Yarmouth in the North Sea. She was sunk by a German mine laid by SMS Stralsund on 3 November 1914 after responding to a German attack on Yarmouth by cruisers. There were only 5 survivors, including her commanding officer, Lieutenant Commander Godfrey Herbert.